Okay, we're back, and I've just found out that we're about to have a bad water bonanza. It's not going to be good. It's going to be a bad tide, and apparently it just floods in, you know? So yeah. Yeah, this isn't going to be great. Yeah, right, so we're going to have to use our stuff up here to cut off the water from coming in this way. It is going to come in this way, unless we can stop it. I think we can, but we need... we need dams, really, and we need them fast. So if I could get a floodgate, like so, along there, and if we make those the highest of priorities, like so, and we tell those all to go to height 1, well, height 6.5, we should be able to stop anything coming through those. We've got a couple days to prepare, so it's not the end of the world. We just have to make sure before the water comes, we turn these all up to max. Okay. So yeah, all the water sources are going to become bad. How are things going down here? Not too bad. I accidentally tabbed out and opened up a page about walkie-talkie on Amazon. Okay, right, we need storage for more water, I think. Just in case we end up in a bad situation. So we'll get a medium tank. Do we? I think we just need to fill what we've got. Okay, right, we just really need this dam. Can our beavers do it? Can they make it happen? Let's give them a few more builders to help. And this isn't the time to be being nerds, so let's pause that. Over in Metal Town, how are we doing? We've got a ton of metal coming through. And that's all going over to this side. And being stored in here, cool. Right, so we've got metal scrap being stored. I wonder, maybe should I build a dam over here? Maybe. If we can get this first dam completed in time, I say we build a second one. Just give us a bit more control. This is also going to be a bad source. I mean, all of these are going to be bad sources. Yeah, right, so we should be able to turn off this one and this one, then this one, which means all the water will just have to come through this way, which is going to come all the way through here. But we just have to hope these banks don't burst, and if they do, we'll have to send it down this way. This is like a last resort bank. I really don't want to send it down this way. But what I absolutely don't want is it to get into here. Because if it gets into there, we won't get it out. Cool. That's at 6.5. These are at 6.45. Yeah, I think we put this up to 1. That one up to 1. And this one up to 1. And we just hope that the water can flow around. Because that's all at the same level. Cool. I really hope it flows. I don't want it to burst this bank and come over here. I don't want it to burst this one and come over here. And I really don't want it to burst this one. Come over here. Okay, Badtide has begun. Oh, should we demolish this? Give it more flow. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I need to give that more flow for sure. You can see it's coming out of the water sources. Doing here. Oh, that Looks close to bursting. It looks pretty low here. I just really hope it doesn't start bursting over this. This one, we've stopped the flow. Water height is effectively in a drought. Badtide ended. Okay, that was not that big of a deal at all. I just have to let this flow through for a bit and just sort of turn back into normal before I open anything. Cool. How's District 2 doing? Surviving, making metal, filling up our metal over here. We've got plenty of food and water. Nice. Everything's going okay. We do have 3 unemployed beavers though. So now is the time for nerd stuff. Get to work. Okay. How are we looking? We're looking not bad. No, there's no bad water here. I'm just going to give it another minute. Yeah, I can't tell if that's slightly bad water there. Looks like it might be. Is this slightly bad water as well? Have I just created a... Right, we're going to pause the pumps and we're just going to let it all flush through. Oh, hang on. If I raise this up to 1 and I reduce this down to 0, that'll all just flood through, right? And if I pause those pumps, I can just sort of let it all out. Like that. Bad water. It's going to flow through. Oh, the water's very bad. And then it just sort of cleans itself up naturally without actually having too much of a negative effect. Okay, cool. I think, yeah, you just have to do like a flush afterwards. And then we can turn those back on. The water's all good. Yeah. Put this back to 4, this to 4, 5, and this to 4, 5. This one can go down to a 0 for all I care. It can all just flood through. Alright. How are we doing down here? Food and water, all okay. This one's food and water is all okay as well. This needs an extra worker, quite frankly. But yeah, I think we're okay. We're just waiting on the metal now. So, what do we need for this mine? Okay, smelter, that's wood and stuff into metal blocks. We just need scrap, effectively, and it needs power. I think that is a buy. So yeah, we're going to go for a smelter. We're going to go for path into it. And then we'll get a warehouse for its output. Well, it's probably going to be a pile. So we'll get some pathways there. And we'll set this to store metal blocks. We've got plenty of scrap metal to build this with. And then we can get someone in there. Oh, look at our planks. That's plenty. And we'll create an unemployment. Yes. Create an unemployment. There we go. And now we've got an unemployed person. We should just be able to... Oh, Chickhill's still getting our pine resin, of which we are full. So yeah, we should be able to now get a person smelting up some metal blocks for us. Right, next thing we wanted was a wood workshop. Now it's very expensive. We do have the planks for it, and we do have the resin for it. And that will let us use the proper mine. That's 800 research points, and then the actual proper mine is going to be 4,000 research points. So we're not going to be able to afford that for a while. What I reckon we could do is we've got 5 scientists, but they're using the worst form of labs. So if we were to build a observatory, we would be able to get basically 10 times faster research. Only downside is it costs 1,000 science points, but we should be able to get that because we've got all these scientists. And it costs pine resin, but we've got literally a storage full of that. So yeah, I think we should be alright. I think it's mainly food that's about to become a worry. We might need to consider a second farmland up here, or maybe down here. Or we could just build a berry storage warehouse and just let them go wild on the berries for a bit. I think we'll do that. Yeah. Yeah, I think for now we'll leave it. If we got over here, we've got food and water over here, that's good. We've got storage over here for metal. Is anyone doing anything weird? Like weird jobs they shouldn't be doing? Chickhill's fine. Scientists are fine. Yeah, we really need this research observatory. Those are expensive though in terms of power. How much have we got in the grid? 400. Is it time for more water wheels? Where is like really good for water speed? This is a pretty good channel, I think. This is also not bad. This is not bad at all. We could constrain the flow even more using 2 levees. Yeah. That'll do. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty good. So we could get... Hear me out here. We could get water wheel. 1, 2, 3. Then we could build power cables off of this. Sort of along to here. Yeah, we could delete that plan and then demolish these resources like that. And that would give us a bunch more power. We'd also build more windmills. That would also work. Might do both. Large windmills, that'd be good, but we need paper. So then we'd need power shaft, vertical power shaft, paths like that, power shafts going across. Oh, we can't necessarily do that. pause. And if we delete those. Oh, no. Yeah, we need some way of... I guess we could just wrap the power around, actually. If we just go power shaft, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we could just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. 6, 7, power, windmill. Cool. So, I guess in total this should all get done. Food, it's okay. We've got a spare warehouse. There's nothing I really want to put in there. We've got our metal blocks. Died due to contamination. Okay. Got our tree tapper, just doing his thing. Yeah, that Badwater tide is pretty cool. I've not seen that before playing this. But it's a pretty cool mechanic, I guess. There we go, we've got some power shafts on the way. And I think we'll get ourselves a lovely... I think we'll get ourselves a lovely floodgate. Not sure what the advantage of it will be, but just gives us a little bit more control. You know, a floodgate, it can be a dam or it can be nothing, and it's completely up to you. There's no advantage to having it and not using it, and there's no disadvantage to having it and... What I'm trying to say is, it's either good or bad, depending on how you have it, whereas a set thing, like like natural terrain, it always does what it does. Whereas you can do whatever you want when you've got your own stuff, you know. We're gonna get rid of that pathway, get rid of this path, and this path. Yes. We'll get a set of stairs going across this. And prioritise removing these birch trees. And then we've got some power infrastructure underneath. Like so. Are we running low on logs? No. Are you running low on anything District 2? No, you're doing alright. You've got berries and food. Yeah, we've got 3 unemployed people up here. But we do have enough science now for our observatory. We can unlock that. And then I guess we could just get some of those just down here. Why not? Power. Vertical power shaft. Regular power shaft. And then, depending on how big the observatories are... Right. That, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives us 5. What a surprise. This will give us 10. So just 1 is a huge increase in the amount of science we're doing. So we'll get 1 for now. We can always get more later. Unfortunately, we do have to wait for all those windmills to be done to be able to use it. Which is kind of annoying. But it'll be okay. Okay, so we're not doing too badly. Why are people saying they're hungry and thirsty? We've got water and food. Yep, we've got water and food. Food is starting to dwindle, man. I think it's the number of people we got. You can do all of this range, so can we just boost the number of crops we have? and just see if that'll do it. There we go, plant some carrots, plant more carrots, more carrots. Even more carrots. Yeah, let's see if that just solves that. Because you can farm all of that. Prioritize planting, so you'll get to work on that pretty much right away. Drought approaching in 3 days. It's fine. Okay, we've got an extra power piece going in. What are we running low on? Why are we moving so slowly? It's because we're doing all this stuff with the windmills, rather than actually building the cool stuff. There we go. It is coming together quite quickly though. And then they'll probably go full send on the other stuff. So we're just missing a few cogs now. Just make these top priority. And these. And these. Because those are connecting up what we've already spent resources making. Whereas everything else is just extra stuff. Like the observatory. Okay, how are we doing here? Food and water taken care of. How are we doing here? 2 unemployed. Do I build a second farm or something of that kind? I could do one up here. I want to see how this fares during the drought first, though. I don't want to commit to a farm up here and then this water empty first few days of the drought. These are already 44% done. Okay, things aren't going too bad at all. Tree replanting's going fine. Yeah, our trees seem to be pretty good right now. I do wonder if we could get rid of some of these lumberjack flags. But I kind of like having them around just in case, you know, in an emergency. We could just say, oi, go sort those out. So we could increase the size of this reservoir. Because the water flows this way. But if we had a runoff, we could sort of push this bad water all the way back. Not sure. I mean, ideally, if we were to dam this, it would, like, just sort of have to go this way. I don't know. Either way, we've got a drought now. So these are at 4-5, 4-5, 4. This one is at 0. But it's going to flood out anyway, so not too fast. Okay, right. Let's stop pumping for now. We've got enough water. We've got 520 in this district, and we've got 47 over here. This is a drought. How have we still got water? Oh, it's just stored. Okay. This will dry up eventually, though. So yeah, I want to see how this area does as a potential farm. I mean, it's all still arable. How are we doing here? 5-1, 3-1. Obviously, if we had plants, I think they'd consume the water quicker. Our windmills are doing absolutely nothing right now. There we go. You can see our industry's being brought back online by our windmills because we don't have any water flow. Workshop's going in. That's not workshop, observatory. And we've got a few more windmills. Oh, this is too far to access. That's not ideal. We should have done this the other way around. Put the floodgates on that side. Oh well, right. So we'll do stairways there and there. We'll do pathways there, all the way across to there. And we may as well do 2 stairs on either side. Yeah, we'll demolish just the path. And then we'll get some stairs there and there. Cool. Set this to 0, just let all the water through. We've got a ton of scrap metal, got a ton of metal blocks. Things are looking pretty good. We've got everything we need down here. Except for water and a water source. It's fine, we can transfer it for now until we can engineer one. Eventually we'll be able to get like a pump that moves water into... There's a bad water source here, but it's sort of cut off. Then we could sort of make this lake safe. Don't know. We'll figure it out. There's plenty of scrap here though, which is good. How are we doing up here? We still got a little bit of water. We've got 1.7. Down here we've got 2.5. Okay. One day left. Those are all set to 0. Observatory. Oh wow, okay. It's got 4 workers in it. Don't know where you've got 4 workers from. Yeah, okay, we're absolutely mincing through the science at this point. Metal, 4,000. Wood workshop. We got enough for that. Do we build it here or do we build it closer to the... Yeah, do it here. Yes, okay, right, we'll build that there. Then we'll get the treated planks down here. Large pile. And there we can store treated planks, which we can make with our sap and our resin and our planks. Then we'll be able to use those in the mine to build the mine, and then with that we'll have an infinite source of metal. That's a long way off. And we've right now got, yeah, one set of beavers just doing all this metal. Okay, right. Did also want explosives. That needs a lot of metal. It's actually not that bad. But we then need to start playing around with the bad water, which means potential issues. Oh, just flooded that. Oh no. Yeah, don't mess around with locks and canals. Okay. Point 4. What's this at? Okay, so what's this bad water do? It's not really doing much. We could try and engineer it to just stay away forever. It's sort of a bit far away. Okay, good as selected. Nearly got this last water wheel in place. Won't be long now. Then we'll have a ton more power generation. We can get rid of a few of these, I think. Let's try and ramp up our workspaces. Let's get another one there. Now we'll get rid of our research centers. There we go. Cool. So we've got quite a bit of science coming through. Quite a bit of power, quite a bit of resources. Okay, food is actually going to be a problem. Yeah. This didn't dry up, so let's get another farm in. Farmhouse. Prioritize planting. You can prioritize harvesting. Let's try and get on top of that. And then in terms of food, we just want more carrots, I think. Yeah, this food's too low for my liking. Tapper's Shack, you're doing alright. Got plenty of stuff. You've not got finished yet. What are you waiting on? Planks and gears, I guess. Are you running low on planks? No. I guess it's just how long it takes to build. Probably do with some more gear storage. Some gear storage. We don't have any gears in excess. So let's get some workers in here. One. 2. Let's see, we get, yeah, okay, we've got 3 in there. Got 1 unemployed beaver still. Okay, what about here? 3 beavers, 2 spare jobs, that's the 2 spare metal sections, small warehouses, that's all good. Metal over here, plenty. No room for a worker in here. Let's get 1 less worker in here, and hopefully they go into here and start making treated planks. Cool. Really, we should be doing the treated planks closer to where the stuff's made, but demolish this resource and this resource and these resources. Let's try and get a path up this way. If we could just bring the planks straight to the tapper, that'd be quite efficient. Okay, right. Let's reduce the number of builders. We don't need that many. Researchers, we got 4. Forester. Yeah. We don't need any more metal. Let's pause that. Right, have we got full people there? Yes. What about here? Also yes. Okay. Hauling post. Not sure we need a holding post just yet. Okay, our food is sorted. We got things there. No one's doing water. That's not great. We got like 7 treated planks. Do we need any more right now? Probably not. Builders. Okay. Reduce one worker from there. Hopefully. Okay, cool. We've got enough water. Okay, so I think we'll leave it there for now. We've got a little metal town on the way. It's got 3 beavers. We got the main district, which is doing all the work, and then sort of subsidising this metal town to go and do metal for us. That's got its own issues though, because it's got no water at all. Right, I'll see you guys in a bit, and yeah, see you next episode.